be my full-time job. That's the people I currently work for that we're really worried about. But yes, it will be my full-time job. The pay structure, it's offensive that there's somebody on nearly £200,000 while other people are being sacked. We need to look at the pay structure in the council and get that sorted out.
Communication, are you going to be deaf?
Definitely not. I believe in being as open as possible and transparent. I want all contracts published. Once it's a public contract, it belongs to you. So therefore, you should be able to see all of those contracts, particularly things like Veolia, where that one's been kept locked away, and we need to see what's in that because it's just so dodgy.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah.
Is it going to be your full-time job?
In short, yes. I've just spent the last couple of weeks putting together a contingency plan for how other people would be able to run my business whilst I was basically absent from that, so I could focus on being there completely. And as for accountability, absolutely. If people aren't doing their jobs correctly, then they need to be held accountable for what they are, what they're doing. So.
And on communication.
On
communication.
One of the proposals that I have is that I'd like to bring the council to local communities. I'd like to bring the services there and have hubs across, pop-up hubs across the borough, so that people can actually properly interact with the council services, as opposed to them being so distant, phone calls that aren't answered, emails that go unreplied, and have that accountability starting from the mayor, but also down through the system.
Okay, great. Gavin?
Yes,
is it going to be your full-time job?
I'll be absolutely delighted to have it as my full-time job. It will be really full-time. Definitely remove those incapable. There's far too much management, supervisors of supervisors of supervisors with not enough front line. And as a mayor, what I would do is I would move the council meetings around the borough and have sessions to explain fully the decisions. Some things my hands are tied, like planning, but to actually meet people, and I'd go to every home game at Crystal Palace Football Club so that people could meet me there.
Okay, great. Jason?
Yeah, full-time job, yes. I think it's actually a full-time job plus, because it's more than a full-time job. Contracts need to be properly managed. They need to be fined when they're not doing. So yes, it needs to be managed properly. They need to be challenged and fined. Open the books communication. The first thing I would do is open the books so that everybody can see what the actual mess is, because most of us are being kept in the dark currently. So we need to open the books so we all know exactly what the situation is. And I can be a little bit reluctant occasionally, but I'm not deaf to what you guys are saying to me, and I am listening and I will continue to listen.
Full-time job, day and night. I am committed to be there day and night to make sure we get Croydon back to where it needs to be. And heads will roll under my council, because if you don't want to be there day or night, if you don't want to work and represent the people, you're just showing up. I don't want you in the council. I want people there who are passionate about representing and making sure that you're helping the communities, not people who just show up and don't even answer phones or answer emails. Full accountability on that.
Great, thank you.
Yes, I would definitely be a full-time mayor with no other interest, paid or unpaid, anywhere else than my salary. I want a flatter organisation, I think, because we do need to prioritise quality, frontline management. We would have something like a mayor's question time of going around the borough, so that if something was going wrong, you couldn't buffer, there wouldn't be a buffer between you and me. You could be there and tell me in front of the public what the problem is, like today, and you can judge people on their past record, and when you're in public life you can't hide, and you can't hide. So I'm 63 years of age now. Look back at my record and see what I've done and see how I've done it, and see what people say about what I've done and what I can achieve. But I can tell you that the first thing I did when I was council leader in the 1990s was sack within the first 2 hours, was sack the director of social services for failing social services department, because he spent a lot of time watching cricket on the television. So, I know how to kick ass and take names, and I will do it not from any sense of brutality, but because the people who matter are the public.
also, if everyone could just kind of put